wow, there's a lot more people from this side. So my name is Thomas Gauthier. I built a company called HitLab for the past 10 years. Raised over $20 million for that company since I graduated from Bishops. And I'm now running my own fund/advisory company called Thomas Gauthier Capital. And I guess my first success story with Thomas Gauthier Capital was a year ago. I invested $50K into a little startup that does mobile payments. And we raised $1 million for them about 3 months later at a $3 million valuation. And now we just sold 49% of, well, it's signed. The money's not in the bank yet, or else I'd be in Cambodia right now. But we sold 49% of the Southeast Asia InstaPay. So that's kind of the introduction of what I'm doing right now. And really what I'm doing is I'm building a value creation process for startups. And that's really my goal. And I'll get back to this later after I give you guys a bit of the lowdown on where I'm from, how I got to do this today, and how I got to be you guys to be where I am, right? So I graduated finance in 2007. And the only reason I did finance was because I knew I wanted to go into business. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. But I felt a bit like Alexis was saying, that finance was the only aspect of business that I couldn't learn on my own. You know what I mean? Management, HR, marketing, no offense to the people that are studying that. But like, these are all disciplines that you can learn from doing, you know? So finance, you can't just sit with somebody and then watch them build forecasts and then learn how to do a forecast just by watching them, right? So that's why I decided to do finance. But I mean, I had a great experience at Bishops. Bishops was, I was very happy to go to Bishops, really because it taught me how to find the tools and how to use the tools to do different things in business, to do different things in life in general. And I'm not necessarily saying that I found the tools at Bishops, but Bishops gave me the tools to find the tools, right? So it's so I like to say that, you know, going to university it's basically mental gymnastics, right? You're learning how to problem solve, you're learning how to react in different real life situations. And you know, I didn't end up using a lot of my finance degree, but I used a lot of the tools and a lot of the mental gymnastics that I learned while I was at Bishops. I got started actually being an entrepreneur while I was at Bishops. I built a company called Campus. This was in 2003. We decided, Facebook didn't exist back then, but we decided that classifieds for student was probably a good thing for a local campus, especially like Bishops, which is a little university town. So like ride shares to Montreal, books for sale, apartments for rent, etc. And we put MySpace and High Five were big back then, so we kind of put a social network around it. And then we put a Yellow Pages type of thing to create a revenue model. And we had a finance class, which we had to build a forecast for an imaginary company. Entrepreneurship class, we had to build a business plan. And then we had a marketing class, we had to think of an innovative idea. So I looked at these 3 classes that I had group projects in, and I took everybody, I'm like, okay guys, we're building one team and we're doing a real project, and I didn't know what that project was going to be at that point, but looking at the billboard at school, I'm like, okay, we're doing classifieds online, and we built a 85-page website on Microsoft Paint, because none of us knew how to use Photoshop or whatever, and we would go see the local businesses and say, hey, this is our website, and it's $100 to have a spot on the website for the whole year, and 70% of the money you give us, we're reinvesting into marketing into the school. So you're spending already $1,000 into the school and into marketing. Give us. I mean, the entry price was $60. Our average retail price per unit ended up being $100. But so with our little brochures that we didn't have an existing website, we went to see 150 businesses for $100 a pop, and we had 15 grand. Sent 3 to India to build the website. Spent 10 in the university, and by the end of the semester, we had a portion of the school on it, a running website, and got really good grades in all the classes, obviously. So that's kind of how I got started in entrepreneurship and learned that that's what I wanted to do. And you know, technology is such a fast-paced industry; it's changing so fast that I found my niche there, because you know you could think about anything and put it into reality, you know.